What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Very few times do I get inspired like this. I have kids. I have 3 kids. I want them to be great in life, but I also know there's a whole generation of youth out there that are going to be the ones running our country, that are going to be the ones running our corporations, that are going to be the ones who do great things. And I try every day to give back to those kids, whether it's training them for free alongside my daughter. But there was a very, very driven young man who emailed me from Pecatonica High School in Pecatonica, Illinois. You might be asking where Pecatonica is. So am I. I have no clue where I went. I just know I drove past a bunch of cornfields, and I know that it was the middle of nowhere. So I got off the highway exit, and I drove past some cornfields in a small town. And there it was a beautiful high school. And I told them, it was one of my busiest weeks ever. And I literally came home a day early to make sure I can talk to them. So I walked in, I met the coach, who's a great man. Great man. And this is almost like getting me teared up because I want you guys to watch this, Pecatonica. I want you to watch this. I want Pecatonica. I want you guys to know that not only am I watching you, but you have millions of people watching you through this channel, through my social media now. Because we believe in you. I walked in there to this gym, the gymnasium, the basketball hoop, and I gave a little speech on going 120, on the growth mindset, on giving it all you have. And, I'm one of those interactive guys. I don't want people falling asleep. I get interactive in my conversations. And these kids were so hungry for knowledge, and so afterwards, it's time for them to lift. Now, I didn't lift. I could have. It was their deadlift test day. They were testing their maxes. And the coach is just, I got to tell you a little bit about this coach, okay? And I walked in there. These guys were getting pumped. They were getting hyped. They were lifting weights they'd never lifted before. Why? Why? Because they want it bad enough. John Wooden for UCLA, he didn't want to go to UCLA. Became one of the greatest coach ever and started winning championships because he preached that growth mindset. His team was underachievers. He turned them into achievers. This coach right here believes in these kids. These are kids who have a mindset on their team existing that they're a losing team. They're not a losing team. The only difference between winning and losing at that stage, it isn't how cool your gym is. It isn't anything other than mindset. If they believe it, they will achieve it. And so afterwards, I walked out of that gym that day. I promised them I'd be at their opening game, their opening home game on August 26th, and I will be there at Pecatonica. In fact, if you're in the area, I encourage you to come by and watch it. Yesterday, I got a message sent with their shirts that they're opening the season with. On the front, it has their logo. On the back, it has nothing works with unless you do, with my name on it. Personally vested in this team. Pecatonica High School in small town Pecatonica, Illinois. I believe in you. You guys can do great things. I've seen your work ethic. I don't care if the other team's an average of 6'9", 872 pounds on the field. If you believe it, you will achieve it. Physical power only goes so much. Mental power is what carries you the rest of the way. Talked to the coach yesterday. Told me they're going out there. They're giving it 120% every day on the practice field. If you give it 100% every time, you might not win. But winning is not winning is not a loss. It's an opportunity to learn and get better. And these kids right here, they're going to turn this around. They're going to be a great team. I can see it in them. I can see it. So on August 26th, when I'm there, Pecatonica, when I'm there, on your sideline, watching your game, when I give you high fives running out of the locker room, I know you have it in you to kick some ass. Okay? That's all you have to do is you just have to believe it. If you don't believe you're a winner, you will never win. You guys have it in you. None of this small town bullshit going up against these big town teams. Nah. You guys got it in you. Anyway, guys, I would like to say that this is honestly one of the things I'm most excited about coming up. We have a new warehouse opening in Vegas. We're opening up a chain of retail stores. I'm looking at international distribution options for Tiger Fitness. But on another note, watching these kids, if they come back, when they come out with a winning season, I would bring champagne, but they're too young to drink, and I don't drink anyway. I'll be there with the sparkling cider. We're going to have us some party, okay? All right, guys. Hey, Pecatonica, I got your shirt. Can't wait to be at your game. And Coach, you're doing wonderful things, man. You're teaching these kids that a losing mindset produces losers, that a winning mindset produces winners. And all of those kids on that team have it in them to be winners. And that's not a game.